Is it working now? Is it
Uh,
working now? Is it working now?
are we back?
Are we back? Maybe. Possibly. There's a lag. Oh.
We're
Oh.
back. Okay, we are back again.
Should we try that again?
Let's
That was
just
a
hope
bit- that
the
was a bit
stream
full on.
doesn't drop its entire thing. It
We're
just
having
goes
trouble with
like
our
super
internet. I've had to restart it before we even started our stream. So, we're just going to give this a go. Okay. Sitting comfortably, then I'll begin, children. Here we go. Right. So, should we try that again? So, what have you got? Which piece are you cutting out now? Number one.
I have no idea. I'm just
You
gonna
got
get
one.
the big.
I need 1, 7. Yeah, the big piece is number one. Then the bit with the pillar, the other big bit with a pillar.
Oh,
is
you're
9.
going to be filing this piece for a long.
Well, hopefully it's just round the edge, and I can do that quite quick. It's nice flat edges, rather than these little snufflers that we did like
They are nice.
these little ones, which
They
had
are
lots of spiky bits to go around.
They are nice flat edges.
Still do like those, and hopefully not as bad as this one. This one really caught me out. Don't know why. It was just, yeah.
Point drop bounders, squig hoppers.
Something about squigs and me, obviously.
Yeah, squigs are just okay.
And we've got some very big things coming up in the way, haven't we?
Yep.
Right, can I have the first bit then, so I can start chewing?
realised that this is actually part of the sprue, not part of the model.
Yes, that is part of the sprue, not the model.
So.
Do you want me to get that and you start the next bit?
Oh, well, I got it.
You got it? Okay, so it's just a little connecting. It's just referring to a little connecting bit just here. There's a little bit in there just to make the job a bit easier. So how is everybody's Sunday? The weather is glorious. I'm looking to do a barbecue in a minute.
Hopefully,
Once we've finished
maybe.
our domicile. Because I haven't
What
had a
does
barbecue
that
in my back
even
garden.
mean? All I know is shell and I want to compete in a turtle race. But me and my turtle both don't have shells.
What sort of shell is it? Is it a green shell, a red shell, a blue shell, or a black shell? Is there a black shell?
A blue shell is bad for. Everyone knows a blue shell is bad for your or tortoises. They keep getting hit. They keep exploding. Everyone knows it's bad for your turtles and tortoises, or they will
Just
explode
using.
in a race.
Don't know if you can see it. I'm just using the back of the knife because there's a little nice little like obtuse angle here, rather than the acute angle there. So I'm just using that obtuse angle here just to slowly trim out here, rather than trying to use the front, where it might end up cutting too deep because of the sharp angle. Okay, but now I've done that with the front. Now I do want to create that sharp angle because there's like wood graining going down this way, so I sort of want to put that graining back in. I don't think you're really going to worry about seeing it too much. When you go bang, I apologise. I think my back gate's just swinging in the breeze. Oh well, never mind, I'll do. Alright, so I think a lot of this is going to be getting rid of these mould
And
bits
yet
here.
again! Oh my. Okay.
Yet again, what
There
piece?
is 3 pieces of the spruce stuck to the model.
You know what I might do? So I've got, because it's got this textured effect, what I might do, I've got a triangular file from many moons ago, so what I might do is just try and file into it like this.
It's pretty easy files.
So that way it just creates that depth. So it doesn't look, don't know if you can see it now, my hand behind it, so you can see it's creating the grain there, grain effect, whilst getting rid of it.
Okay. Did come
Not
out.
to be careful not to do too many. There we go. Not too bad, even if I do say so myself. Right, where are these lines then? So a lot of these lines seem to be running down the side of the grain, which is a great idea. A little bit on the top of these flat bits. The stone bits are probably going to be the worst ones, I'd imagine. Now this, I don't know if it's just how thick the plastic is, but this plastic just feels slightly different. Am I imagining that?
It is very thick plastic.
It is very thick plastic, but is it just different? There's a file on this one actually.
Don't worry, I'll be out of the big piece down in a couple of seconds.
then flatten that out with the knife. So
And
use the file to
the
get rid of the big bits.
screw is very thin.
There's something going on here. Yeah, that sprue should be a hell of a lot lighter. There's a few on the bottom, and this is really just to make sure it doesn't rock. Is it the thickness? Anyone know? If you know, drop a comment down. I'm really curious. If it's the same plastic, or if it's a different plastic. Do you know what? I'm starting to think. It's time for a file again. Now, I've got a round one, but I've also got a flat one. Here we go. As this is the base, and I was going to see it.
This is very, very thick plastic.
It is very thick plastic, but I'm just wondering why I can't seem to cut through it very well.
I think.
Right, so. Oh, yeah, that fits lovely. Yeah, that sits nice. And then they've got the line going up here, which is cool. They've got this one here. We'll use the fat one. Flat one on here.
Fat one. No,
The fat one.
How's fat?
Okay, and then use the knife just to flatten it. So just smooth it out, makes it nice and flat. Because that's the only problem with using.
I accidentally cut a bit I wasn't meant to cut.
Okay, how big is a bit that you're not meant to cut? How much of a problem is it?
I don't know if it's a connection or not. I think it might be a connection.
You mean a pin?
Is this a?
Show me.
Okay, I'll show you what.
I'll have a look.
It's this pin, right? It looks like it should be a pin. Is this a pin?
Where am I looking?
Right there.
Yeah, so that's a pin.
Okay, so it's
So-
not that bad, is it?
No, so what it looks like is basically. So what I don't know if you can see here. It's this pin here. You've caught through the pin. No, well, it still seems to be attached. So you've caught through it a little bit, but you haven't actually gone all the way through. So that's fine.
Okay, phew, it's fine.
That's fine. It's fine.
Everything.
Right. I was waving my knife around a bit then, a bit dangerously. So I apologise for anyone watching. Don't do that at home. I'm not a trained professional, just an idiot. So don't do what I do. If you have bumped into our video and you're wondering and you'd like to see more, please feel free to like and subscribe. It would make our day. We do this for the love of it.
Fits even without glue on between the bucket sink.
We do this for the love of it. But we'd love to do more. We're just in a position we're not really able to do more, are we? Definitely want to start doing some more painting. I'm going to have a few busy weeks coming up. We're going to have to reduce the amount of what we're doing, aren't we? It's going to be a busy.
No. 2, 3, and 4.
2, 3, and 4. Oh my god! I haven't finished one yet.
Then hurry up.
I'm hurrying. To be fair, this one piece is a big piece. Seems to be the same plastic anyway. Got to be careful because there is a pattern defect.
It's not my fault. I'm just doing my job. It's easier to cut out than it is to
I
file.
didn't say anything was your fault. Calm your britches.
Okay, I am not falling for the same pin trick again.
Don't know where that laugh came from, but it definitely appreciated your joke. Okay. Still going. Still online, so the internet problem seems to have fixed itself for the moment. I hate it when sometimes you're doing something and then you see a mould line you missed. Right, that is 1. Oh my word. That was a lot to go.
Finally finished 1.
And now I'm on number 9, and then I have number 7. Oh my dear Lord. Right. So bottom, I think. Didn't really
Don't forget about all these things on the inside of the model.
There was no mould lines on the inside of the model. It's nice and flat.
No, I'm talking about not there. I'm talking about.
Oh yeah. Because they've got lots of little intricate bits here. So like here, I'll make sure I'm doing this. So it's not just around the outside, but also on the inside of these window arches.
Also, I can cut A, 4 and 3 out because there is a slight difference between them. 4 has a smaller nub. What?
Whoa, steady.
You can tell that their architecture is bad in the Mortal Realms.
Bad? You kidding? It's awesome.
It's magical. Architecture between bad and magical is 2 different things.
What are you on about? Their architecture is horrifically good.
I'm talking about the regular houses.
You know these houses? Well, they look pretty solid. They're made of solid stone.
Look at these support beams.
Got the magic.
This has small wood sticking out. This has big wood sticking out.
It's not finished yet.
Exactly.
No, it's not done yet. You can't have a go at it saying this is awful. It's like it's not done. They're still building it. It looks solid.
Still would look awful.
Well, they're using what they got there, haven't they? Okay.
Do they even have grass? Where is this? The realm of metal?
Could be.
Go touch some grass. If you can.
Stormbringer is set mainly in the realm of beasts, I believe, because it's got the orcs in it.
Nope. We have an Uglu map. Remember?
An Uglu. We do have an Uglu. It sort of starts off in beasts and moves around.
It's not. It's nowhere near for the entire round just to be set in like one singular thing.
Right. I have no idea what you're on about, little man. Sorry,
It's
fella.
set in multiple different rounds.
Yes. Well, you have realm gates, so you can bounce around the place, can't you? And
Could
there
have
is Sigmar.
started in a different round, then carries on to a different one.
Well, you're very much at liberty to paint them as you wish.
Anyway, I'm already on the second page. I think I need to chill.
Chill.
Yeah, I'll give you some time.
Okay, you can't, because it's so big. It's actually making the camera focus off.
Like, there is a bunch of identical pieces for the next one, so I'm for the next couple, so I'm going to give you a break.
Thank you very much.
Are you
Right,
still
and
on
this
the
is the time
second
for the
piece?
helicopter. Yes, I'm still on the second piece. It's huge.
I'm still mortally surprised.
Mortally surprised, like it, get it?
Oh yeah, here's the question. How many of our models would like to live in that house? Griffhounds, bird brain, mammal brain. Probably bird brain. They would just live anywhere. As long as it's not too cramped. Griffhounds go in there. Most of the things here aren't even. Most of the things here aren't. This thing. Most of these things that are just terrain are just not alive. Most of the Stormcast Eternals live in the realm of heavens. Of course they wouldn't be safe there. Seraphon are dinosaurs. Orcs, Ogre tribes, goblins. They don't like living in actual civilization.
I'm wondering what's going on.
And the Ogre tribes are just always walking.
They do.
Dwarves
the winter follows them.
Dwarves are like the only thing that would ever live in that house except for the maybe the assassin from the cities of Sigmar.
What are you on about? These right. So, okay, not every person who lives in the mortal realms is a warrior. A lot of them have to learn how to fight, but there are other professions. They have to be carpenters and bricklayers and stonemasons and bakers and farmers and all the professions. So, because the mortal realms are huge, it could take you a lifetime to walk across one, and that would not be an easy task. Because the mortal realms, the more you get to the edges, the crazier and more chaotic it gets, the more magical. And you could just simply find yourself, if you went to the end, just turned into some like nasty little gribbly. All right, so the mortal realms are huge and lots of different jobs, and so people are going to be staying in these things.
But what would happen if you did make it to the edge of a realm without any casualties?
Well, that's the question, isn't it?
Would you basically gain very, very magical powers that can put you up there with some of the strongest entities in the mortal realms? Or would you, I don't know, the entire Death Army's reason it exists?
Well, don't forget, magic comes from chaos.
Or would nothing happen and you just be out there for just to be a tourist? Is there an ancient civilization that knows a secret technique that no one knows about, not even Sigmar?
Well, there are probably...
Or is it just no one?
Any sort of structures out there will probably be from chaos, and therefore, although they may hold riches, you don't know what exactly you're bringing back with them. It's a very chaotic place. And things are already stretched. Even those humans who are loyal to the Chaos Gods may struggle out in those parts.
Or do you just find one big realm gate that can take you to any realm?
Maybe. I don't think there's a realm gate that'll take you to any realm. All realm gates go from one realm to another, and that's it, I think.
Or do you just find a portal where you can be reincarnated as anything you want? We may never know, because no one's going to take up the feat.
Well, it's also something...
You'd have to be an immortal thing, which even Stormcast Eternals aren't, and they would have to push their armies all the way to the edge.
Well, don't forget, Games Workshop has made it so that they don't answer every single question. There are certain questions out there that are down for you to interpret how
To be honest, 40k has the biggest question of all.
The 2 chapters.
No, I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about the 2 missing Primarchs.
That's what I'm saying, the 2 missing chapters. So the 2 missing chapters, Space Marine and their Primarch, is the big question, isn't it? And they have made it very clear they are not, at any point, going to say what happened. It was hinted at in the Horus Heresy series of books, which is unfortunately a little bit grown up for you at the moment, but I've got them. I haven't got many of them though, so it's something I definitely want to keep going through. For some strange reason, when you have children, you end up with less time to do things, like just sit and chill and read. Tell you what, if it was money and time no object, do you know what I would love? I would love to collect a Salamanders chapter or company. I love the Salamanders. I like their lore. I like the way that they basically turn up and just kill it with flame.
Yeah, but what I find funny is the flame. Flames were actually harnessed so many centuries ago, and yet they just be like, you know what, let's take this thing from centuries ago and just buff it to its peak.
I tend to find what draws me to an army in the past, the ones I've collected, have not necessarily been sort of like the overall ethos. I don't know, maybe Wood Elves. They've been quite... I like the overall look of all of those. But I started looking at Empire when it was... Who was it? Oh, heavens. Guy in charge of the Reichsmarshal. We've got guy in charge of the Reichs... Marshal. Oh, what was his name? Kurt
You
Hellborg.
finally completed
He
that piece.
had the most magnificent moustache.
Next piece is still quite a big one.
And I thought that's hilarious. But then I got onto warrior priests, and I thought the warrior priest as a visual for Warhammer was such a brilliant one. I love the warrior priests. So walking around, hammer, shield, and faith in Sigmar, and that was it. And they would go into the deepest, darkest of places, and they were still humans. I love that idea of you know, somebody who doesn't have superpowers dealing with a lot of the nasty. That's why I quite like Imperial Guard as well. They're not individually.
So you also like Iron Man?
Like Iron Man. Well, yeah, of course we like Iron Man. But it's more that the warrior priests, and they had this look and this vibe, and you find them in the middle of armies, getting stuck in. And it was that sort of visual that I just absolutely made me love Empire. And then you sort of look into it, and it's just those little things. And then when you find out about the College of Engineers and the Hochland long rifle, or Leon Todmeister's fantabulously far-reaching harquebus of unperceived and unforeseeable bereavement, I believe is the full name. And then all the other little daft bits and pieces as well. And you sort of put it all together, and it was just such a flavourful army.
I've just put a lot of glue onto this model to glue it.
Why have you put a lot of glue on there, Milkman?
It's a huge piece. It needs
is a
lot
huge
of glue to hold its weight.
Well, the glue, you don't need too much glue, it's spill everywhere. So you've got to be careful, Milkman.
It won't spill everywhere. I took
Okay.
extensive measures. I only put thin
Extensive
layers of
measures.
glue.
Well, at the moment, I've got plastic everywhere.
It's good.
Bring it over here, we'll have a look.
Tis this.
What do you think, Stream?
Tis this good.
Is this good? That feels phenomenally solid. Love it.
Yay!
That's a good fit.
Who
It
is
does have
going
a
to paint
gap
this?
down the out. Who do you think? Probably you, actually.
Like-
You could have a go.
I probably think we can do it together. That's how good it is.
Okay, so that bit has gone onto there, and then this bit goes on to here.
Wait, you just
Just finished that. So let's have a look. Let's just dry fit, make sure that fits on there. Okay, so there's some pegs, very stiff pegs. Well, hang on a second, I can see what the problem is here. So we've got these here. So there's some fins here,
exactly.
which
That's
act
what
like pegs into here. Now they do fit very, very snugly, so I'm wary of making a vacuum here. So, because there's a couple of...
Oh, trust me.
Don't know if you can see.
Trust me. I just threw
There's
that
a
measure
gap
out the
here.
window. Also, don't use that glue. Use this glue.
Did you put glue directly into the grooves?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the problem. I think you've created a pneumatic effect, which is stopping them pressing together. So, what we're going to do, you have glue? We're going to glue around the outside, and the outside
Oh,
only.
I also did that.
Yeah, but what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to put any glue on those pins. So this is the problem we found. So when we did your Outriders, you've got some Outriders, haven't you? Putting those together was an absolute nightmare because we have pins here. But the problem is we put glue in with the pins. Please ignore the dust. You put the glue in with the pins, but then once you did that, you created a pneumatic effect in the pins and you couldn't push them together, which is a bit of a problem. So I'm very, very wary of doing the same with these. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to put that down flat on there.
If only we had a mold line remover.
We do.
Yeah, I mean at that time.
Well, what we needed to do was just not do that. But we've never done it before. So if I do this, oh god, glue everywhere. Now that fits together a lot neater. So we haven't. Right, stop getting glue on the outside of the model now. Fortunately, because this is meant to be stone, we can have a little bit of rough and ready. Okay. Nah, I'm making a mess. You can see what I'm doing, string. There we go. So it's good on the outside, and let's see if I can just angle that into the middle as well. So it does look like there's just going to be little gaps, but we can fill that. We can get that filled. So there we go. Yeah, there's the outside of the domicile.
Anyway,
So that is a good sizable piece.
Anyway, next up, this.
But I was asking if we can get some thumbs up here. Right then. Where are we on to now? What's this bit for?
Next.
Where's this bit from?
Oh, it's the next piece.
Oh, we're doing sub-assemblies. Right, so it's 2, 4, and where's the other 2 bits? These bits here. So this is a sub-assembly for a walkway.
Wait, stop.
What?
Hold it. It's these 2 pieces first.
Okay, you want a bucket. Let's have a look at this bucket. So I'm going to have to be very careful because these ropes are delicate. This is where I snap one anyway.
To be honest,
yep.
If we compare it to one of my favourite models,
You got Durthu out again.
Durthu,
Yes.
he can barely even look over it.
That's good.
Houses in the mortal realms are humongous.
Well, let's just use a standard model here. So this guy here,
No.
if you look against the door,
Yeah, but look at the model.
so he can fit through.
Look at a model like this guy. Look at a model like this guy. He's humongous compared to He's humongous, not compared to Durthu, and yet he still fits inside that house pretty snugly.
Yeah, we're not going to put him on his base until we've got him painted. Yeah, so I mean, it's good. I mean, you can't say that this isn't some fairly stable scenery. I do have. I think I said this before on stream before. I do have a fortified manor. I'm desperate to put together.
If this was like 1 more meter tall, Durthu can just fit in this house. It'd be like a little snug hibernation hole for a dormouse for him, though.
Yeah, it'd be a bit tight, wouldn't it? Plus, I don't think Durthu's an inside thing. Can you move Durthu? Or Spirit of Durthu? Can you pop him out of the way?
Durthu, this thing is so huge.
So you can see I'm coming back to this triangle file here just to...
Yeah, wait, hold it. I just saw something. Hold it. This is the biggest part of the house. And, yep, it goes up to Durthu's top of the head now. It's just his branches that can't fit in the house.
You're fascinated with this, aren't you?
Durthu is... This house is humongous. Wait, I just realised. They don't... If more round houses are so good, it would probably have a 2nd floor, right?
It may end up with it. They may be building a 2nd floor because look, you can see that they're putting on bits here. So this could have gone up to a 2nd floor.
That house is massive.
Yeah, it's a domicile.
Saying you think Durthu? You think that someone walking into your house, walking around your town the size of Durthu would be absolutely massive? You only make it up to your head, barely makes it up to his knee while wearing a helmet. Well, without wearing a helmet. And yet Durthu is standing massive. And yet Durthu is dwarfed compared to that house.
This is the realm of the fantastical, isn't it?
Have you done this piece of the bucket?
Nanny and Grandad and Mum was watching it downstairs.
Not now, Rockarilla. Not now. Not now. Okay, Rockarilla came in.
I think he's just happy. Alright. That's this side of the bucket.
Oh. He also gave us information about
I know, I heard. We've got 2 watches now. Very exciting. Alright.
Seriously, I'm still baffled on how to get subscribers. Like, how do you do this? Like,
I would say, for the moment...
Like, 1 second you could be down down there, and then the next second you gain 100,000 subscribers overnight.
Well, I wouldn't worry about that, mate. What I would worry about is just enjoying producing content. And we are
That's
going to
what I
improve
want
over
to
time,
do.
aren't we? We're going to
That's
improve
what I
over
want
time.
to do, but unfortunately no one likes what I do.
It's just people haven't seen it yet. Don't worry, there are a lot of people out there producing content. Don't stress about that.
There are hundreds of millions of accounts. on
Hundreds of
YouTube.
millions,
It's,
that's a lot.
it's
But there are
almost,
definitely a lot of accounts out there producing content, and we're just
it's almost
enjoying
impossible
ourselves.
to stumble over one single account that has the same name or so many accounts. Trust me, I've tried to search it so many times and it came up with the wrong person's channel.
Don't worry, mate. Don't worry. We are going to just enjoy making our videos, and we will enjoy improving them. Okay, we'll do more and more as time goes on. Don't stress. I'm not going to put any glue in those little holes there because that's going to again create that little pneumatic effect, and we won't be able to push the pins all the way in. So here we go. Bucket. Not very good at putting a bucket in. Heaven's sake, sort it out. Right, here we go. That's better. I'll quickly wipe off that glue before it melts all the detail. You're having a moment in the back there, aren't you, wandering around? Did I not get that? Looks like there's a mould line here.
Wait, did you glue that without me?
I did glue it without you.
Don't worry, I forgive you.
Come on. Right, where's the other one then? So there's that little sub-assembly with
This
the bucket.
one's next. And you can actually tell which way they're meant to go by looking at them from the sides.
Nice. Okay.
Domicile shell, more like domicile shell.
Yes. Domicile shell.
Blows up. Domicile ruins. Blows up again. Domicile ashes. Blows up again. Nothing. Blows up again. Domicile guardian.
You're
Domicile guardian. Blows up again. Domicile.
Come over here, stream can't see you.
Domicile god. What? It blows up again. Nothing's there. Wait, who was even blowing it up? The guy blowing it up is now dead from the domicile god. What?
What are you on about?
So you're telling me that domicile bomb can blow up domicile guardian but not domicile god? To be honest, that makes sense. Oh, you already done one piece.
I've done one piece. How many more pieces are there to do?
A lot.
Oh my word. Right, it's going to help nip those off a little bit better.
We still have 12, 8, 10 and 11 to do. Actually, not many more.
Oh, okay. That's something.
Just only 4 more. And they're pretty small pieces too.
Okay.
Wait, have you already done this?
No. I've just used the clippers just to take off a little bit more plastic because it was a little bit big. So.
I will now cut out one of the other pieces. It will be number. How about 8?
I don't know. How about 8?
It's actually quite a small piece.
Okay. Make sure I don't take any pins out that you don't need to.
Okay, seriously, when does this pin just start?
Did you just snap it?
Nope. I caught it.
Ah, good. Okay. I think we're there with that one.
Are you done?
And this one.
Are
Get
you
in
done? Are you done
Yeah,
with this
in there.
one?
Yep.
Okay, you're done with this one. I can now glue it.
Okay, don't put any. Try not. To, difficult. Try and put it around the base rather than in the pin, in the hole. Okay. Deal.
But it says to put it in the hole.
No, put the pin in the hole. Yeah, but don't put the glue in the hole. Put the glue around the area around the outside.
Is this it? Is this where we put it? No, it's definitely this one.
Hang on. Let's have a
Wait, hold it. Can I test?
well, you can if you get your fingers out of the way for a second. Just
No, I definitely think that this
Go
one
ahead,
goes
yeah.
in there.
Right, where's the destructions?
Destructions. Dun dun dun.
Destructions. Okay, so
Instructions. It's literally a building.
okay, so it looks like this one goes on the. Come here then. Where you gone? Come here. Can't see. So it goes this way round.
Oh wait, it goes this way.
Hang on. So it's got this way round. Okay. There. There's one there. And that sits on like that. And that fits under there like that. So hang on, I'll show. Don't know what I'm doing it, I can't see. So they're a little like bladey pins.
Yeah. Sorry.
Earthquake. So that's going to sit on there. And then that tucks underneath so it's supported here. Okay.
That's gonna be fun to play with.
It's there. And then the other one. Let's just fit it.
Can I try?
Right, so that's dry
So are we
fitted,
gonna
okay?
put glue on it?
Yeah, we're just looking. So I'm going to put it on the top of here. And instead of
Wait,
putting
can
it
I put the glue
instead
on?
of putting it in the hole, which might create the pneumatic effect, I'm going to try and put some around the outside here. So,
Can I please?
okay, try them.
I know where.
Over here.
I know where to put it. You put it around the hole, not in the hole.
Careful. Okay, I don't think so you can see at the moment because it's a bit blurry.
And
On the top of that
there?
stick. Nope,
Okay, there.
here. That's it. Alright, okay, and then it goes on here. You ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Cool.
Oh, yeah. That's it. Move it. Be careful with that thumb because that's going to go straight onto work. There we go. And then we can put it all the way in. We don't have to struggle with that pneumatic problem there. Cool. And the other one. Same again. Same again.
Number 3. This time I do.
Where's his voice coming from? Honestly. Over on the outside, you can see just about stream that he's doing it on the outside. And there.
There we go.
Okay, you ready?
Watcha! I am ninja.
Careful, it's not lined up yet. Line it up.
I am the ninja of building.
Ninja of building.
How do you... Okay. In a universe explanation of law, if it was actually like before the battlefield was even a battlefield, and it was just plain nothing, if this was it was like, if in the universe there were builders that would just create the battlefield before anyone was even there, before the battle started, so that, and like chose the units to be in the army, would it be a cool in-universe explanation of breaking the fourth wall, or would it just be like a comedic joke that only ever pops up once in like a singular magazine?
No, I'm not actually sure what you're asking.
No, like if there was like a part of the law where some builders would just randomly run up to a battlefield and just start creating the battlefield.
Okay.
Before anyone was
Builders,
there.
what sort of buildings? Are we talking about god builders here or?
No, just builders. Any sort of builders that can
builders.
build the scenery there, and make it feel like really realistic. And they just came there, and if they were actually in the universe's law, would it just be like a reference to comical joke of breaking the fourth wall, or would it only be like a one-time joke that only appears in
This
one
is
singular
A8
magazine,
and it goes on this one here,
in
so this is
one
meant to be like a
singular
buttress
page of the
type thing.
magazine?
So again, we're just going to put it on the outside, but I'm going to put any on the inside because I want to create that effect, and you are going to help put that in there.
Okay, wait, you've already found?
Yes. It took 2 seconds to file that one. Here we go.
Well, that's only 3 more pieces
So that's
left.
8. So I need
What
12. 12. Give me
Yeah,
12.
but we also need to put these in.
That's
the
on the
next
second
one.
one. We need to do 12 first, and then we'll put those on. Ooh, dear,
Okay.
sniff. Doesn't matter either.
Number 12. This one's a bit bigger than the last one.
Yep. Which is why we've got to make sure we get the right one on the right place. Ugh. It's definitely not filing right.
It really does not like to be filed.
No, like it doesn't mind filing, but it's not so fun on the old craft knife. Okay, let's move that down on the base. Yeah, we're gonna look at the next one we're doing, are you? Okay.
The next one I know we're doing. I'm just having a look at the last one we have for now.
Okay.
Like, we have so many more things in store for you guys in content right now. We can't even keep up with it.
Yeah, we're definitely behind. Ready? I've got a little bit of glue inside that hole. I felt it go.
Wait.
Stop in. Ready? 12.
Oh, wait, is that only 2? That's only 2.
Continue.
Did you already?
So into that gap there. Just number 12 goes in this one. Right, you're angling it. That's the problem. It's got to go in flat. Go. Job done.
Wait, so then put it down. We're gonna see how it goes. There we go. It looks good.
You sound surprised. So now we can put these extra bits on if you want.
We'll add the extra bit. We'll add the some assemblies last.
Okay, so you want to put on. So we need. If you give me number.
I'll throw you in number 10.
Number 10. Okay, so number 10 goes on this end here. Okay, you're very wobbly. You alright? There we go.
I might as well start cutting out 11.
Yeah, that's not going to take long, is it?
Not falling for the pegging incident again. Okay, and we now have no longer any use for the spruce, so throw it out the window.
Well, actually, you can take sprues to your local GW store and then we'll recycle them.
Too bad. I just threw it out the window.
I hope not, because it's landing on the patio. I don't think your mother will be too happy. Right.
Joke.
It's a comedic joke.
No one likes leftover sprues unless if they have leftover pieces in, then you want them. Create new units. There's infinite
well,
possibility.
there's lots of
You
use
just
for it.
do
I'll watch
anything.
someone watch eat their food. It was a fried breakfast. They had to use a Balrog wing because that's all they had for utensils because they just moved to a house. But that's a different story.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, you just finished filing this one. I'll put this one in while you put this one in, okay?
Wait to file that one first. Okay, we're nearly done. So we're nearly there. Okay.
It's hard to push in. Struggle it in.
Struggling in? Yeah, that's why you definitely don't want to get anything in the pins. But no, it's there. It's there.
Okay, it's in.
Yes, this is why you definitely don't want to get any glue inside those holes for the pins, otherwise you are going to struggle to push those in. But I'm feeling that this is very much meant to be a push together model without glue, because everything we've done so far, all the pins and everything, are all designed to hold it together, so you could probably do this without any glue at all. I think that's the idea.
And it looks very good. How will it look when we add the finishing details, though?
Okay, we're nearly there. We've got this bit, and then we've got the 2 sub-assemblies, and I
To be
think
honest,
we're done
this is
then.
honestly what I would think about if a house was being built in the age of Sigmar. Too bad the builders had to evacuate the area.
Yeah.
before all-out chaos broke out, everything was dying. Well, mostly the destruction side, because we all know what happens every singular fight.
Get over here.
I definitely chose
Be
the
careful,
right side.
because that's on there. There we go.
Maybe when you get like better units into your armies, like squeaks and things like that, you'll actually stand a chance. But until then, my Stormcaster tunnels still do
Like
the
the alternating.
repetitive thing.
That's cool. So you can see that. Got the alternating supports, and then we've got these, and that's it then, isn't we? So we've got this one here. So looking at the front, turning this around here.
Makes sense.
This one seems to sit here.
Okay,
like
can
that.
I?
And again, now where's this? Where are we gluing?
There,
So
there, and there.
yeah, I think that's the only bits where we're going to get some connection, maybe with the top of that. But I need to be very careful not to get any glue into the holes here. I have a feeling, because it definitely seems that that's going to be a problem if I'm not. So tiny little bits of glue. Come here then. Where have you gone with it?
I was just.
Okay, tiny little bits of glue.
I
would
was just
recommend.
excited.
Okay,
So place that exactly there.
there we go. I've got one side,
I
you've got the
feel
other.
so delicate with it. I don't want to break the model.
No, you shouldn't do, because this is remember,
Okay.
this is a single piece of plastic. Push that in like that. That's nice.
And
But
it
I
looks
think it's a
good.
little bit forgiving.
Maybe they might build a balcony actually.
I think this is meant to be just scaffolding because they're building
Yeah,
the
but
next
it
layer
could
up.
be a balcony.
Could be a balcony. Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou?
Like that kind of looks like a door, doesn't it?
Mm. And they've got to be careful with these pins.
Could have actually
So
been
that
a
bit there.
reused.
How much
piece
is it?
from
Hang
an
on,
old
hold it still. I want to see where the pins go. Yep. Okay, so this one looks like it actually pins quite a lot. Covers a lot of that area. Be careful with that pin, okay? Hang on, bring it up a little bit, so Stream can see what's going on. All right.
Well,
steady,
technically,
steady.
we actually don't need the pins.
Well, technically no.
It's just a nuisance.
Well, as I said, this is designed. I think this is designed very much to be something you can do without glue. All right, that one top comes in, but this bottom one is looking to be difficult. Ah ha 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 ha. Yeah. There we go.
Okay. And let's
I have
see.
actually got.
And
somewhat
let's have a
pair of
full look at
pliers.
the finishing result. And I, okay,
Yeah.
outside of
Got
the
'em
scaffold,
somewhere.
outside of the scaffold.
Just want to push that in a little bit more. Okay.
Okay, let's
There we
have a
go.
look at the finishing result.
There we go.
Outside the,
You can see.
out,
there, it's fine.
outside the building.
All right, work. Slow it down. Right, so we've got one side.
Turn it.
Turn it around. You've got this
Turn
bit
it,
here.
turn it.
All right, steady, steady. Give it time so people can see.
Okay,
Okay.
now
Now
turn
that
it
means that the
around.
writing is on the inside of the building, not the outside.
Now go closer in to see the hole.
Mhm.
Now turn it around to see this.
Yes.
Then turn around to see this.
Yes. So
And
there it is.
honestly, very interesting model. It's not like a repetitive, well, golden armor theme. It's like a new humongous building that is kind of like a heavenly city which represents the realm of the heavens worship.
When there's a bit of brass and gold to it, the idea is the paint scheme. So if you can see that, you can see here the paint scheme is very heavily. Still got that brassy gold feeling around the outside.
That is a nice model. Anyway, hope that can actually be a shell for my turtle for the shell race.
Mm-hmm.
So, are we gonna do the outro?
Yeah, I think we're done there, aren't we, mate? So that's nice. That's going to
So,
sit with our other
everybody,
big
this
bit.
has been an amazing video. Please give us more support
Big
if
scenery.
you want more of these. If you want more of these, and we might as well bring in all of the terrain
Mm.
like
Well,
that.
Don't worry about these. I was just thinking about the size compared to the other bits and pieces.
I mean, there also is. I mean, I might as well bring in one of the
No.
other terrain civilized.
Yeah, I mean you've got quite a few
pieces.
little bits. So you've got a few things like this, and that would actually quite well. And
And
you've got the fountain as well, haven't you?
this
so
fountain
you
is
definitely-
also kind of big. Maybe like this can be, like maybe you can like place it there, and it has a little garden fountain.
Maybe a bit further away, yeah. But yeah, there's lots of different options. It definitely works well with the rest of the sets there. definitely fits in really nicely. So
And
thank you very much.
what I find good about things like this is you can do it in your battles. You can just do anything you want.
Yes.
No matter what it is, you can do any singular thing you want. Please give us more support on this series, or we would love to do more. And with your guys' support, we can actually do that. So, see you in the next video. I'm gonna go try and see if I win the turtle race. Bye bye.
Bye.